What is going on, guys? J-Dog here, and today I'm bringing you guys another top 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 worst zombie maps of all time. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion, so if a map that you like is on here, you don't have to dislike, it is solely my opinion. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like. Now let's get into this. Kicking things off at number 5 is Ascension. Now, Ascension is an okay map, but there is one huge problem I have with it, and that is it is just really easy. It's so easy that it's just so boring. They had some cool ideas, I'll admit, like linking all the landers and watching the rocket blast off to open that pack-a-punch. I thought that was pretty cool. But this map is just way too easy. There is no challenge involved in this map. I always like maps that have a little bit of challenge that aren't too easy, because if there's no challenge, it's just really boring. And another thing that's kind of a small issue for me, but it still bothers me, is that sometimes the zombies will be charging at you, you go to aim, you'll shoot and they'll roll or lean to the side and you miss a shot. That's just really annoying. But for these reasons, Ascension comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is 5. Now, personally, I really like this map, but there is one huge flaw the community hates about it, and that is the difficulty. It's not a challenging hard like Zombies is supposed to be, but it is crazy difficult, like struggling on round 5 just to get ammo. By the time you're down to the power and the mystery box, you're out of ammo and out of points, so you're basically screwed. Now, this map is not a bad map in theory, but the execution went wrong. And number 3 is Die Rise. Now we are starting to get into the really bad maps. First off, there is way too much places where fall damage can occur. Plus there is no PhD, so that is just a recipe for disaster. One thing that I hate about this map is I'm always waiting for the elevators to bring me perks and pack-a-punch. And while you're pack-a-punching, the pack-a-punch can leave. And another thing that annoys me is some zombies on round 1 take 2 knives to kill. It's just really annoying. It's not that huge of an issue, but it definitely bothers me. I do like the jumping boss things, but it's really unoriginal. It's pretty much just a reskin of the Nova 6 crawlers. And for those reasons, Die Rise has to come in at number 3. Coming in at number 4 is Moon. Now, the only thing I really liked about Moon was the Easter egg. Now, the main problem I have with this map is it's really hard to get Jug and Speed Cola. If you go down with Jug or Speed Cola, you gotta go all the way back to Area 51, and if your perk is not there, which it probably won't be because it's random, you have to go all the way back to the moon, wait for it to reset, and then come all the way back. Another thing I hate about this map is the excavator. Now, if you've ever trained in the biodome, you know it is the best place on the moon to train. And the excavator just ruins it if the excavator excavates the biodome, because it takes all the gravity and it just makes it the worst place for training. And don't even get me started on the astronaut zombie, because that is for another video. And one thing that really bothers me also is that if you're sprinting, like sometimes you can accidentally float into a crowd of zombies and you can end up killing yourself. That's just really annoying, and for these reasons, Moon has to come in at number 2. And at number 1 has to be Transit. Now, Transit is by far the worst zombies map of all time. You start off in this crappy room with awful colors, awful atmosphere, awful everything. You end up building this turbine so you don't have to go pay 750 points to open the door. When you're outside, you notice this bus, and you think this is your salvation, this is going to take you to Jug, but you soon realize there's only a B23R. That is way overpriced. You decide you need a better gun, so you go to the diner where you're only able to hit the box once, or else the bus will leave on you, and you will most likely get a horrible weapon because the box is a troll. So you get back into the bus and head to farm. At farm you realize there's nothing. Yep, just a huge waste of space. So you get back in the bus and arrive at the power station. To turn on the power, you have to build it, which takes forever, so the bus will most likely leave you, and you're forced to walk through the fog to get to town. Guess what's out there? Yes, you guessed it, denizens. They'll scratch your face off and end up killing you. You finally get to the town, and you're pumped, you got your Jug, the town is your salvation, but you realize there's no guns. You'd think the town would have guns. Not the case. If you want to train at the town, your only option is to build a jet gun. But you don't want to do this because it takes forever, and we all know the jet gun blows. So by this time, you hate the map and end up killing yourself. This is Transit, the worst map of all time.